Hello everyone, my name is Matt and this is the first episode of the Chalkboard. The Chalkboard is a series where I will dive into player profiles, performances, and recaps. Today we're starting with the Sidemen Charity Match. I look forward to this game all year. I love to witness the electric atmosphere and support the charity first message behind the game. I enjoy watching soccer and playing when I can. Now let's get into part 1 of the Sidemen Charity Match player profiles for the upcoming game on April 18th. First, we can start with the YouTube Allstars with none other than Miniminter or Simon. Simon's past performances have been stellar. He's posting a 9.0 or higher FOTMOB rating in each of the last 3 games with a goal and assist in each of those 3 games as well. Simon's match impact matches his past performances. He has 79 minutes on average in each of the last 3 games with 3.6 goal contributions. That is the highest amongst assignment and players to play in each of the last 3 matches. This is much higher than his expected goal involvements of 0.98, which is the highest amongst assignment. His pass accuracy sits at about 62%, and he contributes defensively with 2.3 on average in each of the last 3 games. Simon's strengths are his long shot. 4 of his last 5 goals have come from outside of the box, and his finishing is stellar. Also, his right foot. All 5 goals have been scored with his right foot. An incredible playmaker, he's going to get a goal, he's going to get an assist, but I hope he gets that left-footed goal this game. For the opposition, I would try to force him to his left, try to limit his playmaking opportunities, but there's not much you can do. Lastly, my pro comparison is none other than Harry Kane. Both players have great finishing ability and are stars for their team up front. Next, we have KSI or JJ. JJ's past performances really depend on where he's playing. He can play in the midfield, as a defender, or even as a keeper, and his 7.1 FOTMOB rating in goal in 2023 is the highest amongst any keeper in each of the last 3 matches. Moving over to the match impact, JJ averages 76 minutes but does not have a goal contribution in each of the last 3 games, but his expected goal sits at just 0.04, so he's not getting those chances. His pass accuracy sits at 65%, but he gets a lot of defensive contributions, averaging 5.3 over the last 3 matches. JJ's strengths are his defending, obviously with his high number of defensive contributions, his versatility and ability to play anywhere on the pitch, and penalties. He can shoot and score them, and he can also save them. My take is he's going to continue to be a defensive monster. He can play anywhere on the defensive side of the ball, and to the opposition, I would look to play around him, not through him, to avoid his strength. My pro player comparison is Rio Ferdinand, a strong defender who also had a little bit of a stint in goal. Next up, we have Behzinga. Ethan's past performances show drastic improvement each game, getting an 8.9 FOTMOB rating last match with a goal and assist in the midfield. Ethan is averaging 75 minutes per game with a goal contribution which is higher than his expected 0.48. His pass accuracy is great and he gets a lot of defensive contributions, averaging 6. Ethan's strengths are his passing, sitting at 80%. He's a brick wall, hard to get through, and he shows improvement each and every game. My take is he will continue to improve and we'll see that rating go even higher this year. He's a perfect 6, being able to contribute offensively while getting a lot of defensive contributions, and to the opposition, I would look to utilize the wings and avoid Ethan in the midfield. My pro player comparison for Ethan is pretty easy. As a West Ham fan, I think he plays a lot like the Declan Rice. Moving over to the Sidemen FC this year, we are starting with Toby. Toby's past performances have been consistently great, getting a goal and assist in each of the last 3 matches playing in the midfield, and especially out on the wing. Toby's match impact is great. He's averaging 68 minutes with 2.3 goal contributions. This value is much higher than his 0.62 expected goal involvements. His pass accuracy sits at 83%, and he gets a lot of defensive contributions from the wing, averaging 4.6. Toby's strengths are his chance creation, being able to create on that offensive end with his stellar passing, and he is 2-footed, being able to score goals with his left and right foot. My take is he's going to continue to be well-rounded out on the wing. He's going to use his pace to beat the defense, and the opposition, I would look to force him outside and get him to cross the ball instead of cutting in. My pro player comparison for Toby is Marcus Rashford, the ability to use the pace on the wing and an incredible chance creator. Next up, we have Vicstar123. From Vic's past performances, we can see that he likes playing up top at that striker position, but struggled last year at the right back position with a FOTMOB rating of 4.2. Moving over to Vic's match impact, he averages 64 minutes with 0.6 goal involvements, which is just a bit higher than his expected value of 0.47. His pass accuracy sits at 70%, but he tends to not contribute defensively, averaging 0.6 defensive contributions. Moving down to his strengths, he can create chances with his expected goal involvements, he's a good passer sitting at 70%, and his Vicstar123 up there. My take is he should play striker, play him up top where he got his goal contributions. He's a playmaker in the making, and I think he reaches his potential this game, and if I were the opposition, I would look to cut his passing lanes where he's seen efficiency in the past. My pro player comparison for Vic is Ollie Watkins. Two good passers, and Ollie Watkins could struggle at right back as well. Next we have Josh Zerkaa. Josh's past performances have also depended on where he's playing. At left back, he struggled. Moving up into the midfield, he did even better. And striker last game, he scored a goal and got a FOTMOB rating of 7.9. Looking at Josh's match impact, he averages 64 minutes with 0.3 goal involvements, which is actually lower than his expected 0.4 value. Josh's pass accuracy is awesome, sitting at 85%, which is the highest amongst the sidemen. On the defensive side of the ball, he has 1.6 defensive contributions per game. Moving on to his strengths, obviously his passing, leading the sidemen in this category, but also his possession. He's only been dispossessed one time in the last 3 games. Finally, his versatility. He has shown that he can play anywhere on the pitch. My take is he unlocked a new position at striker last game, getting his first goal. He's an incredible passer, and I look for him to distribute from that striker position this game. For the opposition, I would look to pressure him early and limit his passing opportunities. My pro player comparison for Josh is Jordan Henderson, a very good passer, and will look to captain his squad to a victory. Finally, we have Harry. When looking at Harry's past performances, the ratings don't jump off the page, but don't let that fool you. He's been a reliable center back in each of the games he's played, getting goal contributions from the defensive positions. Moving on to his match impact that shows endurance and defensive prowess, he is averaging 82 minutes, which is the highest amongst the sidemen, or any player to play in each of the last 3 matches. He's averaging 0.6 goal contributions, much higher than his expected value of 0.05. His pass accuracy sits at 64%, and he averages 7.3 defensive contributions per game, which is the highest amongst the sidemen and players to play in each of the last 3 matches. Moving down to his strengths is his defensive power, his endurance, and his aerial threat, being able to win the balls in the air, everything you want out of a good center back. My take is Harry is a well-rounded defender and will continue to be reliable playing the center back position. For the opposition, look to shoot from distance and avoid Harry completely. My pro player comparison for Harry is the Englishman and aerial threat Dan Burn from Newcastle. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in part 2 where we will go through some more players.